that come into our mind that need to be taken care of, to be resolved. That is what we do in theta healing. And from there we can create, it is access to a place of like nothingness, from a place where we can actually create and manifest things in our lives. And of course, when we say things, we also have to take the right action to actually to really get those results. But that's coming from a place of real creation. It's also coming from a place of love for ourselves, a place of love for our desire to come through. So that's what I believe is right there for us to dig into. And I think right now it's a great moment to actually dive into it. So I would like actually to work with somebody right now who would like to do that.
You can wave your physical hand or your electronic hand. Okay.
Everybody share.
You can work with me. That's fine.
Work with you, Karina? That's great. Yeah. Awesome. So what's something you want to work on?
In like the physical or psychological, emotional, or any of those?
Psychological, emotional?
Let's see. I will say I have been having a challenging time being like focused.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like kind of went from not a lot happening to like, should I focus on this or should I focus on that? Like kind of going in circles and not as focused as I'd like to be.
What has you be that way? What has you be that way?
Oh, what has me be that way?
Mm-hmm.
There's something that's been happening where I just, because so many things have changed with my business, mostly this is the areas around my business. Mm-hmm. And so many things have changed recently. The way that I was doing a lot of my work was live and in person with people. And so much has been put on hold, and I'm trying to create new things like my courses that will be happening online, getting my work so that it's on my website for sale instead of the spring open studio I have. Mm-hmm. And so I'm adjusting to a lot of the changes, and my workflow and like even like working with my studio assistants, my week looks very different. And so I've been having a challenging time. You know, I make to-do lists and I've made promises of what to do, but I've been having a hard time like really choosing like, well, what should I really be focusing on? And maybe it's just a good time to keep relaxing, right? And so my focus has been off.
So you're saying you're having a hard time choosing?
A hard time choosing, yeah.
Okay, that's a program. It's running in your mind for a couple, for the past couple of weeks probably.
Right.
And is there some resentment about the current situation?
Yes, I would say the main resentment is I feel so proud of, I call it my trifecta, right? The 3 sources of income that I've created as an artist. And now I'm having to create that all over again. And I finally had things so that they felt like they were really working. So I'm behind on my finances. I'm unsure of which things are really going to be happening. And I've always had, you know, like I don't have a regular paycheck because I work for myself, but my normal ways of producing income have become like, I'm unsure. Is this going to be the best thing to put my energy into? Maybe I should put my energy into that. Oh, right. But a lot of energy into this, but I'm not getting paid anything for doing this, right?
That's again, the I'm having a hard time choosing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like a little unfocusedness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got that. And there's some resentment about what's happening.
Yeah, like it shouldn't be this way, even though I know, right? Like I know, like to be with what's so is like possible and a place to be at peace. There's some part of me that's like having a hard time staying there.
I got that. All right, great. So let's just focus on two things in this because we don't have a lot of time to do this. We are going to do a guided meditation. I think it's really clear that I'm having a hard time choosing. It's definitely one of your programs that's running, and we can replace that. And then we also look at the resentment for what's happening in this pandemic. And we can probably all have a sense of that in the whole group, I think. And what I always do is like, we definitely connect with unconditional love from the universe, from the creator of all it is. All right. So what I want you all to do, if that's possible in the situation that you are, you're going to do a guided meditation. So I want you to close your eyes. Again, if possible, if you're driving, don't close your eyes. So close your eyes and just visualize what I'm saying. I need to say one thing. If you hear me burp, or you feel the need to burp yourself in this meditation, that's all normal and part of this healing. So close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. See yourself as a golden ball of light traveling down your spine, through your hips, your thighs, your knees, all the way down through your calves, into your feet. Your feet will connect with the earth. Travel all the way down into the earth, passing layers of rock, sediment, sand, water, all the way down, passing lava, all the way down into the earth. See a hollow sphere, which is called the Middle Earth. You go into Middle Earth, you see a sun, a bright, golden, shining sun. You go towards that sun. You feel the pull of the sun. You come closer and closer. You become one with the sun of Middle Earth, the unity of Earth Mother and Earth Father that will give you the protection and wisdom for this healing. And you go up, back into the earth, all the way up, passing layers of rock, lava, sediment, water pockets, all the way up, back into your feet. You feel your feet. You feel vibration, your feet. You travel up through your calves, your knees, your thighs, all the way to the bottom of your spine. You travel through your spine, opening up all 7 chakras. Travel out of your crown of your head, up into the atmosphere, into the stratosphere, all the way up, passing the moon, passing our planets, passing galaxies, all the way up. You see white light and dark light, white light and dark light, all the way up. farther and farther away you travel. You go past, you go up. You see a gel-like substance, which is called the laws, the universal laws. They have all colors and shapes, rectangles and circles and squares. You pass the universal laws. You go even more up, 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 up. You see dark light and white light. You go up. You see some kind of window. You go through that window all the way up. And you see a iridescent white light. You go closer and closer to that light. You feel the vibration of that light. It has some kind of essence, some kind of high vibrational essence. You come closer and closer, and you become one with that light. You become one with the creator of all that is on the seventh plane. Creator of all that is. It is commanded that the program I'm having a hard time choosing be pulled, sent, and resolved on all 4 levels for Karina Sephora and be replaced with I can choose with ease. I have focus. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Show me. Creator of all that is. It is commanded that the resentment Karina Sephora has for the pandemic, for the situation that is being created around her and her business. Release that resentment and download what it feels like to live without resentment. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Show me. And this is also for the people in the group. Like Orna, Aaliyah, Bruce, Avni, Andrea, Anita, Rita, and the person on the phone.
people.
Creator of all that is. It is commanded to shower the group with unconditional love and creator's light. Blast all their cells with happiness. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Show me. And that concludes the healing for right now. You can open your eyes, come back to the room, and you can say, my name is Wouter, and then you say, my name is what your name is.
My
come
name
back
is.
in. Thank you. Awesome.
Great.
Good. And then I want to open it up for questions or things you want to share.
I guess if you guys want to just raise your hand or your electronic hand, either one. Okay.
That is Orna.
Yeah, maybe joined a little late, but I want to introduce ourselves. We are Wouter's parents, and from the Netherlands. And I can say Wouter gave me a few healings, and after that healings, he gave it in the morning, but when he gave it to me, it's also in the evening. It's in the evening here, and after that, I slept very well. So thank you, Wouter, for the healing so far.
Welcome, Bob.
Is that your dad?
Yes.
I'm done. Yeah.
That is so great. Wonderful. Yeah. All the way from the Netherlands.
Yep.
Yes.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
My pleasure, Andrea. What you get?
Honey, can you turn your, are we echoing? My husband is on in the other room. I got, what was soothing? A couple things. One is the universality of our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was the only criminal of being overwhelmed with choices. So there was kind of like I could let go with the ease of the focus on Corinna's, but it was all of ours. I mean, I may not be speaking for you, but that's how it was for me. And then the second part was I love just the depth of your voice, your slowness, your assuredness. It's done. It's done. It's done. It was medicine. It was medicinal.
Thank you. Thank you. And wow, that's so great to hear. I want to say something about what you said about, you said, oh, it was focused on Corinna, but it's, you also got, I think what is also there in this pandemic is that we, even though that we're connected over Zoom, we are actually connected on a way higher level, like in the shared consciousness. That's what we human beings are actually connected with, and that is like sometimes people will call it telepathy, or we can read other thoughts or all that. But there is a way that we are connected as human beings even though that we are currently physically away, we are actually connected. So I think that's very wonderful that you said what you said there, because it's that is a key point of that.
You sourced it.
Thank you. So yeah.
Anyone else want to share some of their, Bruce?
I was made an impression on me that as you were guiding our meditation, that for me, I knew exactly what like Middle Earth looked like, and I knew what the window way up somewhere looked like, and what was on the other side of it, and I enjoyed recognizing that I knew what it looked like.
Awesome. Yeah, you might have already been
And
there.
to me, it's less important, like whether it's something I'm making up or what. It's not as important to me as yeah, the presence of it, and it's cool. It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just something that's your inner knowing. So you can trust that. Yeah. Thank you, Bruce.
So I'll share briefly. This is the third time I've done one of your healings with you, and I noticed something very distinct this time, and I'm trying to place in the timeline of the meditation, but there was a certain point, I want to say, like as we were kind of winding towards the end and right before you said my name, like a line or two if there were lines, I noticed that my spine all of a sudden felt very straight. Like I had been very kind of like slouching, a little bit relaxed, and then I just felt very alert all of a sudden. So it was sort of a physical feeling, and maybe it was like the focus that I was requesting, right? Like there was something where I just felt very in my body, like that.
Yeah, yeah. Consider that. I think it's a great point that you mentioned that all the thoughts in our head, they have an effect on our body as well. So they can actually cause like disease and stuff, but also like when it's like, oh, I felt more focused, I felt like more upright. So that's an instant manifestation, almost like, okay, no, I'm there. So that's great that you're mentioning that. It's not only like the thoughts running our thoughts, but it's also like running. Thank you, Bruce. I got that. The thoughts having an effect on the physical body. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Any other people want to ask a question or?
I'll just say hi. I'm Avni. I'm Wouter's wife, and hi Andrea. This is my favorite part because I've done like I want to say like thousands, but not really, like probably few tens of healings with Wouter, and this is my favorite part when people report out like what they're getting, what they're seeing, and then that yes, this is distinct. There is something going on here that's different from what they may have experienced before, which is why this makes it even more exciting. So thank you all for coming and sharing all that you just shared, especially it was also real and true for you, so it felt really good. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Abby.
Great. Yeah, and I want to like really give people an opportunity as well to have more of this in their lives. So I'm also offering everybody who's on there or who just left, you can reach out to them later to be on the new Facebook group I'm opening up later today. So you can have more of these healing sessions that we're doing. So that's one of the things I can open up for.
Yes, would you drop your information in the chat for everybody so that they can reach you, your name, your web address, phone number, Facebook, all that good stuff?
Yep, and I'm opening up the Facebook group today. So that's a new thing actually happening.
That way we can go and join.
Yes, so you can guys go and join. That's amazing. And I will also, there will be more free sessions, free healing sessions coming up in the next month of May, because the month of May is my birthday month, and then all healing sessions are still free on that month. So that's one thing I'm inviting people to come to.
Wouter, do you ever do, this is Andrea again in San Carlos, do you ever do couples? Like if there's, I mean, I don't know, is that too much to handle in one session?
No, we can totally look at that. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Not a problem at all.
I'll follow up.
Great. Let me put my...
Wouter is getting his information in. I'll bring a couple last words in, and of course, we'll give you a last word, Wouter. I wanted to say Andrea Fono, who's on with us today, she's going to be speaking on Thursday, and we're going to get to see, she's an amazing artist, and we've known each other from afar for quite some time, and so she'll be speaking on Thursday, and I think we're going to show a video with your work too, I believe, right? So come back again, and I want to say just a moment about this platform, Connect and Create. I had some friends that had a similar but different type of a Zoom show, as we could call it, and I enjoyed it so much, and I kept recommending people to them, and then I thought, well, wait, if you're enjoying this much, Karina, why don't you just start one? So this is our third week of Connect and Create, and the intention is really to bring artists and entrepreneurs together. And I really have a belief that artists are entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs are artists in a lot of ways. Some of our most well-known artists, I was just talking with a friend about that this morning, really talk about, you know, the artists that we remember are those that really were able to make an imprint, make an impact, right? And so, Wouter, I want to thank you for being our first healer, you know, and coach that we've had on. But of course, you're in the both entrepreneur and art realm. So thanks again, everyone who's joined us. And this is also another day of first. This is our first time of having Mark Ham with us, who's been helping with some of the technical. And so thank you so much for being with us today, Mark. And Mark and I just did an analysis of my website today. He works with people with their SEOs and, you know, getting all of the inside of what we want to be shown out there in the world is my interpretation of SEO. So Mark, do you want to say a word before we give our last word to Wouter?
Oh yeah, just on the visibility or web visibility, and I don't mean just website, whether it's social media, your branding, your pictures, your photos, your story, no matter what business you do or what kind of art you do, it needs to be properly shown on the web. If you just had some chickens and some roosters out back, you know, and you want to put them on the web, there's a way to share that with everyone. And so, you know, if you ever run into some difficulty or have some questions, feel free to reach out to me and ask. Doesn't cost you a thing. I always do an evaluation. And Wouter, if I've pronounced it correctly, I look forward to checking out your Facebook page and, you know, advising a few people to come check you out. It was very interesting. While everybody had their eyes closed, I was doing some tech stuff, but I was like really into it. I wanted to close my eyes, but I couldn't. I was too busy making sure this was working properly. But great job, Wouter. And just wanted to say hello to my West Coast people.
Thank you.
Mark,
Sure.
Would you put your contact in the chat too, please?
Sure, will do.
Thank you. You read my mind, Andrea.
And it's great that your parents came. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Right?
Our international visitors, thank you for being here all the way from across the way.
Okay, it was
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
We do like it.
Love your accent.
So Wouter, we have just a moment or so left. Is there any particular word you'd like to leave with our guests today?
Like a one word checkout, I would say love. Yeah, that's the way to go. Love is the new healing power, so that's where we go with.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your love with us. Wouter and Mark have both put their information in the chat, and come back on Thursday to see Andrea. And we also have Megan will be with us tomorrow, and she has some fabulous work that she's going to be sharing with us. So please come back. Mark, yes.
One quick thing, everybody, little tech thing for you. If you go down to the bottom of your chat, you'll see 3 dots. You click on those 3 dots and you can save the chat. That's if you don't want to write everything down. You can save it and automatically save to your hard drive.
3 dots.
Yep, 3 dots. Click the 3 dots and save chat. It's
Okay.
on the. Got it. Okay. All right,
Okay.
Karina, bring us home.
Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for Connect and Create, episode lucky number 7. And we look forward to seeing you in the near future. Tomorrow, same place, same time. And thank you so much again for being here. And we look forward to more and more episodes. Take care and have a wonderful day, everyone.
Great day, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Have a
Take
good
care.
day.
Thank you.